Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children. We welcome to our online teaching academy, Ekalaiva. Hi children, how are you? All are fine? Children, are you missing the friends, teachers, everyone? Yes. Children, today you are going to learn the poem which is related to teacher. Okay, shall we move to the poem children? Yes. What is the name of the poem? Teacher's Pest. Okay. The name of the poem is Teacher's Pest by Raun Mendrick. Who is the author? The name of the author is Raun Mendrick. Okay. Listen children. All listen carefully. It was another day at school. Okay. It was another day at school and teacher smiled with sweet concern. She turned to mathematics and encouraged us to learn. What the poet is telling here? The poet is telling that it was another day at school. Okay. It was another day at school and teacher smiled with sweet concern. What happened? Usually when you come to school, what you'll do? You'll talk with your friends and you'll be sitting in your places. No. And you'll be ready for the classes to attend. Okay. And first period teacher will come to your class and with a smiling face she'll come and teach you. No, like that the teacher is coming to the class with a smiling face. Okay, with sweet concern. Sweet concern means, what do you mean by concern? Concern is nothing but showing interest to someone, more giving importance to someone. Okay, matter of interest. See here, what do you mean by concern? Concern is nothing but matter of interest. Okay, that is called concern. Okay, yes. And she turned to mathematics and encouraged us to learn. So, with the teacher smiled with sweet concern, no, before taking the class, what the teacher will do? She will greet you, no, she will greet everybody and she'll ask you whether all did your homework. So, she'll be showing so much care on you, no? Yes. And she started taking the subject mathematics. Now, who's the subject teacher? Mathematics. What is the subject? Mathematics. So which teacher came to our class? Mathematics teacher. Okay. She turned to mathematics and encouraged us to learn. What happened? She is encouraging all the children to learn because if everybody listens only, they can understand. So she is encouraging all the children to listen the class. I sat in silence gloomily. And what the poet is telling here now? I sat in silence gloomily. What do you mean by gloomily, children? Gloomily is feel distracted. Okay. Is not listening to the class. Feel distracted or bored. Okay. The poet is not listening to the class. He feel distracted. He did not concentrate. Okay. Because he don't like the subject mathematics. So he was feeling boring. Okay. So he was sitting in a silence, twiddling both my thumbs. Twiddling means what? Like this. Doing like this. That is called twiddling. Okay. Twist or move. Okay. Or in a purposeless or in a nervous way, doing fiddling something. That is called twiddling. Okay. Twist, move or fiddle something. Understood children? So twiddling both my thumbs, I tried my best to concentrate on multiplication sums. Actually the poet was trying to concentrate the class, but he did not concentrate because he don't have interest in mathematics. So he is trying to do but he cannot concentrate. Okay. The ma'am was taking multiplication sums. Okay. Understood children? What the teacher was taking? The teacher was taking mathematics multiplication problems. Okay, shall we move to the next one? Yes. Teacher sat down in her chair, spectacles balanced on her nose, when suddenly she gasped aloud and like a statue froze. What the poet is telling here? Teacher sat down in her chair. After she was taking class, what happened? She sat down in her chair. What is the past tense of sit? Sat. Past tense of sit is sat. Spectacles. Spectacles is nothing but specs. Okay. Spectacles balanced on her nose. Like this, balancing on her nose. Spectacles balanced on her nose when suddenly she gasped aloud. What do you mean by gasped? Yes, gasped is nothing but catching one's own breath. Okay, by keeping the mouth wide open, like when they feel shock, okay, or when they are frightened. When you feel frightened or when you feel shock, what you'll do? You'll do the action like this, no? Yes, that is called gasped. Okay, when you feel frightened or when you feel fear, when you're having fear, what you'll do? You'll show your face like this, no? Like that, mouth wide open, and she was frightened. So she gasped aloud and like a statue, she was sitting. Okay, froze. Froze is nothing but sudden motionless. What do you mean by froze? Sudden motionless. Okay, suddenly she was motionless. Okay, then what do you mean by gasped? Gasped is nothing but catch one's breath. Okay, catch one's breath by keeping the mouth wide. Okay, mouth wide open. Yes, you understood, children? Yes. When suddenly she gasped aloud and like a statue froze like that. Okay. A spider had descended. What happened? Why she was gasped? Because she saw a spider and a spider had descended. What do you mean by descended? Falling downwards, coming, moving downwards. The spider was coming downwards. Okay. That is called descended. Okay, a spider had descended from its home up on the ceiling. From the home, the spider came from its home up on the ceiling, and teacher sat there transfixed. What do you mean by transfixed? She was frightened to move. Okay, that is called transfixed. She was afraid. Okay, to move because she saw the spider. No, so she was afraid. Quite afraid with feeling. Afraid is old English word. Okay. Old English word of frightened. Same. Here also the meaning is frightened only. Afraid is otherwise known as frightened. You understood? A spider had descended. Why the teacher became motionless? Because she saw a spider. It was coming downwards. A spider had descended and from its home up on the ceiling. Teacher sat there transfixed. She cannot move because she was frightened to move. Quite afraid with feeling. Quite here the meaning. Quite here the word quite is nothing but complete. Okay. She was completely frightened with a feeling. Children, you understood this? Yes. What do you mean by afraid? Old English word of frightened. Yes. Her face turned into a pure white mask. Her eyes were glassed with fear. And as the spider peered at her, one thing was very clear. What happened? Her face turned into a pure white mask. Whose face? Teacher's face turned into a pure white mask. Her eyes were glazed with fear. Glazed means? What do you mean by glazed? Yes, can anyone tell me? What do you mean by glazed? Glazed is nothing but she's having fear, no? That is called glazed. That is lifeless, dull. Okay. Her eyes became dull or lifeless. That is called glazed. Okay. Her eyes were glazed. Her eyes became dull because she was scared on seeing the spider. Okay. With fear. And as the spider peered, what do you mean by peered? Looking at something. Look at something. Okay. Or giving importance, that is concentrating on someone or something, that is called peered. Okay. And as the spider peered at her, one thing was very clear. Okay. Teachers are also human. They have fears like you and me. That's what I learnt in school today, and my heart is filled with glee. What the poet is telling now? Teachers are also human. No, of course. Of course, no, certainly. Teachers are also human. They also have feelings, emotions. No, they have fears like you and me. Like how you feel when you are writing exam, you feel scared like that. Teachers also having fears like you and me. That's what I learned in school today. Today, what I learned? I learned this lesson that teachers also a human being. They also have fears like you and me, and my heart is filled with glee. What do you mean by glee? Great delight. Okay, great delight. Yes, in when that is great delight when it comes in one's own fortune. Okay, or from others' fortune. Yes, great delight in one's own fortune. Okay, one's own fortune or others' misfortune. That is called delight, that is glee. My heart is filled with glee means this poet is there, no? What he is telling? His heart is filled with glee because he is feeling so much happy because teachers also having fear and they are also being scared on seeing that. So I'm feeling happy like that. Who's telling? The poet is telling. Children, you understood? Yes. What do you mean by glee? Great delight. Okay. Yes. See here, children. Let us look at the glossary. Okay. Gloomily. What do you mean by gloomily? Feeling distracted and bored. Gloomily means whether it is a noun, verb, or adjective. It is an adjective. Feeling distracted and bored. Transfixed. It means verb. Okay. She was frightened to move. Too frightened to move is called transfixed. Affright. Affright is a noun. Okay. Old English word for frightened. Glazed. Here, what do you mean by glazed? Verb. It is dull and lifeless. Okay. Twiddling. Twiddling is a verb and here it means twist, move or fiddle with something, typically in a purposeless or nervous way. Okay. And concern. Concern means it's a noun. What do you mean by concern? A matter of interest or giving some importance to someone. Okay. Gasped. Gasped is nothing but to catch one's breath with an open mouth owing to pain. When you feel shocked or frightened, you open your mouth. That is called gasped. Okay. It is a verb. And descended. Descended means it is also a verb and it means move or falling downwards. Okay. Spider was coming downwards. So it is descended. Peered. Look with difficulty or concentration at someone or something. It is a verb. Okay. Glee means it is a noun. What do you mean by glee? Great delight, especially from one's own good fortune or another's misfortune. Okay. What do you mean by froze? Froze is a verb and it means become suddenly motionless. Okay. Or paralyzed with fear or shock. You understood this, children? Yes. Thank you, children.